Okay, I'm making this tutorial on how to make movies in iMovie. A lot of people think that you really need a really expensive editing software to make good movies, but I've been using iMovie for a long time now, and you can do a lot with it. Okay, let's get started. One of the things that most people don't know that you can do in iMovie, but it helps your videos look a lot better, is color correcting. And by doing that, we can double click on a clip and go to video, and up here we have all these controls. They're not the most professional controls, but they are just the simple bare minimum basics that you can use, and you can still get a really great color from it. Okay, so we see in this clip a lot of the green and stuff is kind of washed out and it's whitish and it just doesn't look as good. So what we do is this would be to lighten it, but you come over here, and to darken it, you can darken it a little bit, and it makes the greens and stuff pop a little bit. And then exposure, you might want to just change that a teeny bit, but really not that much. The brightness, you might want to take down a notch. Most of these controls you don't want to do too much to, but just slight tweaks will make it look a lot better. So the contrast, we probably just want to put that up a little bit, and the desaturation we want to take down a little bit, and that will give it a more cinematic feel. Now with red and green I don't really do much, but with blue you might want to take it up a little bit, as this is what most movies do. You'll see it has more of a cinematic look when you give it a little bit of a bluish tinge. And then down here in the wheel we can move this around and change it to different colors. Now I'm also going to put this on a little bit of a bluish haze. And so now what we can do is, if you want to see what it looked like before, you can revert to original, and then by pressing Command Z you can redo it. So this is what it looks like before, and this is what it looks like after. It just has more of a darker feel. And now you can do different color corrections. This is just one because this is an action film. I made it a little bit darker, and I put a little bluish tinge on it to give it a more cinematic feel, and desaturated it. But you can just play around with those and see what looks best. Now if you want to have it on all your clips, you go to right click, copy, and then up to edit and select all, and that'll select all your clips for you. You go back up to edit, and you go to paste adjustments, and down to video, which that's what we edited. The video you can also do all if you wanted to, but I'm just going to do video now. And now what we can see is it's on all our clips, and by pressing Command Z we can look like this is what it was before, and then by pressing Command Shift Z we can redo and see it looks a lot better in most of these clips. And then you can go in, if you need to change some other clips you can, but for the most part that makes it look a lot better. And so that's the first tip I wanted to give you guys. The second tip is you really want to have quick cuts. A lot of times mark of cheap video is people will make their videos really long and slow, and one of the things you can do to make these a lot better is if you have very quick cuts and you cut away and cut quickly, it'll make the action or your video just flow along a lot better. And so like right here we can see it cuts away really quickly on this knife throw. The guy throws the knife and it cuts quickly to the guy being hit with the knife, so it conveys the action a lot quicker. So another thing is you want to have good sound effects, which you can find at sweetsoundeffects.com. They have a lot of free ones and lots of free packs of all kinds of different sound effects, and you can download those for free and use them in your videos. It'll make it look like your production value is a lot higher. Actually, one of my friends asked if the gun I used in this video was a real gun, because with sound effects it makes it seem more realistic. So that's one thing you can do to up your production quality. Another thing is get musical scores, or like any kind of cinematic music, and it helps bring the video together a little bit, make it flow quicker. I got this song from incompetech.com, and it's a really good site. It has all free music you can use and makes your videos look a lot better. Another thing you can do is if you want a title, a lot of people will use just the iMovie presets, which aren't very good, but let's say you want a just black title. Okay, so another thing you can do is for your title, you really want to have a good font on it. You can get these on a lot of different font sites online just by searching free fonts. And so you can put in the title of your movie, and then what you do is instead of using these iMovie presets, you can go to System Font Panel, and you select your font, you can choose the size of it, and then these are all fonts that I've downloaded, and then you can change it to something that much better would something that would be better for your film and look a little better. I like this one, so it looks a lot better and a lot more professional than having just Comic Sans or whatever on there, and that will another thing that will make your video look a lot better. So there's just a couple tips I wanted to give you guys. Using these, you can make your videos look a lot better just by color grading and cutting as quick as possible your footage together. As you can see, the video that I'm making is only 44 seconds, so it's very quick, and it has very quick action, and it just makes it seem look a lot better. So get out there and make a video and have fun with it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this. Bye.